Well, today is exactly 2 years to the day President Obama followed up on one of his biggest campaign promises, signing an executive order closing Guantanamo Bay. But not only is the terror detainee camp still open, military tribunals could be back in play for some of the world's most hardcore terrorists. Let's bring in Michael Farkas right now, a former active duty JAG officer who served at Gitmo, and he can help us explain. You know, it appears right now, Michael, that the Obama administration is taking on a new reality in dealing with the situation at Guantanamo. Is it a step that moves the administration forward or backward?
I certainly think it moves us forward. And the handwriting's been on the wall for quite a while that this move was coming, even well in advance of Congress's recent bipartisan vote to ban money for trials, or more accurately, transport of prisoners to the United States. It looks like we're moving forward, and soon the Defense Secretary is going to authorize the Office of Military Commissions to actually start charging more individuals.
Well, let me ask you this then. Let's go right to the heart of the matter. Confirmation that Abd al-Nashiri, the accused planner of the USS Cole attack in 2000 that killed 17 sailors off the coast of Yemen, will be prosecuted at Guantanamo Bay, shows that the Obama administration perhaps has embraced military commissions. Having stated that, is this a sign that progress is being made to make sure that justice is being served?
Yes and no. See, the greatest irreconcilable discrepancy in the Obama administration's policies with regard to this has always been the justification for trying someone like the Cole bomber by military commission, but opting for civilian federal trials for the worst actors, the Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and Ramzi bin al-Shibh and the other 9/11 plotters. That really never made any sense to me and to obviously many members of the establishment, because this Cole bomber trial acknowledges the legality and the viability of the military commission system. Why aren't we using that to try every war criminal that has committed heinous acts against the United States?
All right, so now with this, there's also the trial of Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, and you know the history of that. When Eric Holder, the Attorney General, said that they would try him in civil court, there was a backlash, bipartisan backlash against that. And then you factor in what just happened on January 7th, which of course was a $725 billion authorization for defense. And that national defense authorization precludes or prevents moving detainees from Guantanamo or even providing money to build any facilities here in the United States. So based on that, what does this mean for the Obama administration?
Yeah, well, let's also remember another factor that you didn't mention was the result of the last federal criminal court terror trial against Galani that ended up with hundreds of counts not guilty and only one guilty count. It all comes together in what hopefully is the new reality that we'll live under, really what we should have been living under for years now, and that is that international war criminals should be and can be tried by military commission. And it's perfectly viable, and it's not a violation of the rule of law like we're hearing so often.
You know, look, presidents make statements all the time trying to follow or adhere to their campaign promises. Would it embarrass the president at all to backtrack from this? Because he has stated categorically that some of these cases would be treated differently. But would it embarrass him at all, or be an embarrassment to his administration to move forward with military tribunals and to keep all the detainees there at Gitmo?
I think as a technical matter, it is an embarrassment. However, he's bigger than that. He's the president of the United States. He has millions and millions of people to protect. And these decisions should be made on legal grounds, not on political grounds. That's exactly what hopefully I think is happening right now. Whether it's an embarrassment or not, quite frankly, war criminals should be tried by military commissions, and that's that.
Michael Farkas, we thank you for that. The question and the answer, it's so much insight from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.